Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. You want to find a position that is both sturdy and comfortable. You want to be comfortable because then you will be worried about your body if you sit in a weird way. If you sit on your foot or you're stretching your back in a weird way, you'll just be distracted. You also want to find a sense of stability because that gives us a sense of groundedness, a sense of wanting to be here. Not like, okay, I'm going to do this real quick and then I'm going to go do something else. No, just an actual sitting here for sitting's sake. Sitting in a chair works really well. You can even do a formal meditation posture on the floor like me. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, or you feel more comfortable doing so, go ahead and close your eyes during the practice. No hindrances are here. But if your eyes are open, just leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you, kind of glancing at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing at a particular spot on the floor, not concentrating, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze directed softly and clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open, gaze down. For most of us, when we start meditation, we're full of trying to get somewhere. We have an attitude of achievement and grasping. Something I can do for myself that will make me better. And many people spend many years practicing meditation, always trying to achieve. And so they don't see what's right before them. They don't understand this moment as it is. So when we begin this practice, we must begin by allowing whatever shows to show. Allowing sounds, smells, tastes, body sensations, life situations, and every single thing that is happening now. We let it be. Notice this in yourself, the tendency you have now to get something. And just let go. Allow this moment to be exactly as it is, for no purpose, without trying to get somewhere with it. Don't try to control this moment. Let it control you. And rest. Invite quietness. Invite what arises. Let it all come. And notice your breath as this all occurs, how it happens by itself too. And see if you can just follow your breath. Follow this inhalation and follow the exhalation. And see if you can do this without being distracted by your thoughts. Allowing this moment, allowing thoughts. And if you're normal, I probably just interrupted you thinking about something. And the breath was lost. Just come back. Gently understand what it's like to breathe. Let that be what takes up your attention. And let your thoughts think what they want to. They don't have to be quiet. Notice the silence of your breath and follow it sincerely. Just come back. Let the thoughts happen, but just return to the breath, rising and falling. breathing, rising and falling. Where exactly are you in all of this? This moment here. When we say I, we usually are talking about a story, a person, me. I'm meditating. I'm lost in thought. I'm tired. This me with a personality, goals, worries, frustrations, doubts. We all feel to be this entity, this person. But where is this person here and now? In other words, is there anything in this experience right here that has your personhood, your story, your me? Find out. In the same way you found the breath, just take that attention. Where is the I? Where is me? Where is your story here and now? This isn't something to think about. We actively look like we look for the breath. What am I really? Where is it here and now? Is there actually a self? Is that real? When I let go of thinking, where is I? What lets go of thinking? What hears this voice? If you don't understand this instruction, beautiful. Stay there. Stay not knowing. There's nothing to do. Simply rest. Right, you can look at the screen. Your name was given to you. You didn't choose your name. You didn't choose where you were born or the things that happened to you. This story, this you, this me, we operate with this. We operate only from this. Me, my problems. I'm this kind of person. That's John, he's like that. And I'm Nathan, I'm like this. What do we mean when we say I? What are we actually referring to? See, it's easy to say, me. I'm talking about myself. Duh. Oh, where's that? Right here? Where here in your experience now? What is this I you speak of? Are you your name? Are you your story? Or is this a character we repeat in our head? The Trappist monks of Catholicism, like Thomas Merton, and people who do what they call centering prayer, have a very important caveat or instruction about centering prayer. Now, I'm not about to give you religion, but they say you must let go of this separate self, this false self, first, before you can rest in God. Now, I'm not a Christian and I don't have any religious beliefs. I'm also not spiritual, by the way. But this is essential to not be this separate self, this one that we ravel up our minds and believe we're to be. This is the source of our suffering. I'm tired. I don't like this. I want things to be this way. And we struggle, and then we seek happiness in places it's not where it's not. We think our immediate pleasures and getting a family and getting a job and getting all these things, which have some form of happiness, don't satisfy this deep longing we have within us of true peace and rest. And as long as there's this false self, we will never see it. It's like in Zen, they say, don't go looking for fish in the treetops. Don't go looking for well-being and peace in the things of the world. Even in meditation practice, you think you're going to get something from this, you're furthest from the truth. Because you're wanting. When we sit, we do nothing, but really do nothing. Because there's nothing to do. But we don't know that. So we always try to do something to get our happiness, our well-being. But the thing is, we just need to stop that and let what is be. We don't get rid of this false self. You may ask, how do I get rid of my false self? You don't get rid of it. It's not even there in the first place. It's like, I heard this from a teacher, Rupert Spira, you might know who he is, but he wrote in his book an analogy. It's like, let's say this actor, John, is acting a role of King Tut, right? He's acting this role, King Tut, this guy named John. And that's fine. John is the real person, but then King Tut is just the character, not really real. But let's say John forgets that he's John and actually starts believing he's King Tut, which happens sometimes. They really believe he's King Tut. Now, there's nothing King Tut can do to remember that he's actually John, because there is no King Tut actor. That's just a character. John is always John. There's nothing King Tut can do to become John again. And you may say, how do I let go of my false sense of self? The one asking that is the character. Not even real. If you come from that place, there's nothing that character can do about it. There's nothing to do. So this practice, it's important to understand there really is nothing to do. So when we sit, don't sit with an attitude of achieving, of gaining, of becoming better, of doing anything like that. We sit just here and now and let go of doing. We go in the other direction of action. We allow things to be just as they are. And we hear, and then we allow what is to come. And then we see what we really are. Realizing that we were always John and not this little character, this nightmare that we believe ourselves to be. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for showing up. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.